So today I'm going to talk about why, despite the new phenomenal pass players being very good, I don't think I can recommend spinning for them. Now the pack's been out for nearly a week, so I have got plenty of experience with these guys. I've got 24 games played with Bernardo Silva, 3 goals and 8 assists, and I've got 29 games played with Pedri, and he's got 4 goals and 8 assists too. So I do think Pedri is very good, and Bernardo Silva wasn't anything special, but I'm not sure I noticed too much about the phenomenal pass skill. Now that instance there, I'm confident that was the phenomenal pass, the one into Trent Alexander-Arnold, but the effectiveness of the skill can go a little bit. I don't know. Sometimes I'm thinking it's the skill, and sometimes I'm thinking it's not. Like that header with Bernardo, yeah, I think it is the skill, but I'm not 100% confident. Now, I don't have Xavi Simons. I didn't get him from the pack. And from my experience using the players, I do think he would be the best out of the pack. Maybe not the best overall performance player. I do think Pedri will be the best for that. But in terms of the best player for using the phenomenal pass skill, and the reason for that is because he's further up front, Xavi Simons, so you can play the ball up to him and he will, you can play a lofted pass up to him, and because the ball is in the air, it'll activate the phenomenal pass skill, and that means he'll be able to, hit it off balance with greater accuracy. If I read the exact description of what the skill says, it says it increases the power and accuracy of passes attempted from unorthodox body positions. So that's why when my Pedri went really off balance there, or even that pass there maybe from Bernardo into Pedri, it's accurate. The players are off balance, but if you look at Bernardo Silva and Pedri's stats, I've got 95 and 91 balance on these guys. So how often are they going to be off balance? I'm not sure. If you want to see what builds I've used, I do have a video on that. It'll be on the screen right now. I have a training guide for the 3 cards. But yeah, I'm not going to be off balance with these guys too often because of their stats, and also more importantly, I've played this game for thousands of hours, and all the PES games for thousands of hours over the years, so I've learned not to pass while off balance. So the amount of times I would play a pass off balance is very rare. So I think if you're already a very strong player, you're not going to be off balance too much. But I do think Xavi Simons will be good because I often play the chip pass into him, or sorry, into the strikers, and if you're playing him centre forward, which you can do, it'd be effective getting onto the end of that. Now, if we take a look at Pedri, I'm going to compare him to this version here, just because most versions are creative playmakers or whole players, whereas this is one of the only orchestrator versions. You can see that this old one is arguably better. The new one at first glance might look better, but that's just because of the lofted pass is a lot higher. But as we know, passing in this game is very on the rails, so I wouldn't look too much into that lofted pass. But yeah, this old one is arguably better because it's got a little bit better defensive stats. Now, I do have a build in the training guide video where you can get all the defending stats above 80. I probably would go with that overall, but I just wanted a little bit more attacking because I have good DMFs. Anyway, that's besides the point. This new Pedri, he does have more pace and kick and power on this build, which is important, but the lofted pass is a lot higher, and defending is pretty much the same except for engagement, so this one's going to track back a little bit better and more when he has low on stamina. So overall, I don't know, I wouldn't even be too crazy if you said this one was better, but it's definitely more value for money because this one was free, I assume, or I must have got him when I spun for Xavi or something. So if you have this version of Pedri, I wouldn't recommend upgrading. If you don't have a Pedri and you want an orchestrator, I do think Pedri is way better as an orchestrator than all the other playstyles. I think he's one of the best orchestrators in the game, but I don't know if specifically the skill phenomenal pass is worth spinning for. Now, this Pedri with this build was intercepting everything. I have interception on him, but I think it's the speed that's helping him. I also have Mateus with high speed, and now he does have 90 defensive stats, but he is really strong at intercepting, so I think it might be the speed that's helping this Pedri be so good at intercepting. But my apologies for not getting this video earlier. I know there's only one day left, but I've been very busy, as you can see, with the amount of videos uploaded this week. So I had to take my time getting around to it. So hopefully, if you didn't spin, you might have another second guess. If you did spin, though, I wouldn't be too worried. These guys are going to be in my team, particularly Pedri, I think. Although I do have Pirlo, so I'm not actually 100% sure either. So I'm working on a review for Pirlo as well. If you want to see a comparison between Phenomenal Pass and Visionary Pass, that's a skill that came out a while ago, and Kevin De Bruyne. It's probably going to come out again soon on new players. Yanni did a video on that. It'll be in the description. He's trying to get 1,000 subs pretty soon. So you can go check that out and see if you like his videos. Go subscribe. That'll be in the description. And then I'll be uploading or streaming tomorrow. So I'll see yous when I see yous. Bye.